Hey, Ani. Let me start off this video by saying you don't have to worry about strangers here because all of the strangers here tend to be British. For example, today I was helping a guy find a flat and we walked behind a building and I just turned to him and I go, "Is this the part where you rape and murder me? Because I don't want that." He goes, "No, no, no. You forget. I'm English. We don't do that here." And I'm like, "Right. We do that in the US sometimes. Crazy USians." I'll make a more serious video about what I'm doing and whatnot when I'm not, it's legal here, when I'm not so drunk. Because I know it's a Wednesday, well, it's Thursday morning here. It's 3 in the morning. And I have lecture at 9 in the morning. Unfortunately. But tonight was this really big party at the LCR. It was like a dance, basically. Think homecoming, but better. I just thought I'd take a minute to talk about this because it's just so different than anything we're used to. Because at homecoming, it's all about who you show up with, what you're wearing, blah, 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 who you leave with. Here, it just, no one cares. And honestly, everyone is beautiful and just looks awesome as long as they're confident that they do. Or that they are. Which is just so great. I used to spend, so much time here trying to figure out what to wear. And today, I just threw on a bunch of clothes just randomly. And I got a lot of attention. Not all of it wanted, but it's okay. English boys know. Understand that no is no. Most of the time. As you can see, I'm wearing my Let It Be shirt. I'll just show you my outfit. Let It Be shirt, shorts, tights, and of course, my shoes. Hold on. Fortunately, my computer just logged me out. And my shoes. Yep, I've been dancing in those for several hours. I just wanted to tell you some stories about tonight before I forgot, because tonight was probably my favorite going out and doing crazy stuff night. Other than the night I went into town with my friend Jade, and we just went around and had a few drinks at a few places and went out to eat at 4 in the morning, and it was just totally something that, you and me would do. Tonight, the theme at the LCR was safe sex. So people showed up, wrapped in garbage bags, dressed as condoms. Think Star Kid, me and my dick type style costumes. If you don't know what Star Kid is, not you, Ani, but if anyone else ever watches this, if you don't know what Star Kid is, then go away. I guess that the main point that I wanted to hit on was that at home, I was never really noticed or anything. And here, it's just weird how much attention that I get just for being myself. And that's just something I never really found many places at home. It was always, well, you don't have that stereotypical type of beauty. But here, just whatever you have, if you're generally a good person and you work what you have, then people love you. And that's just so great. Yeah. I guess some of the more interesting things that happened was some guy was dancing with me, and it wasn't even dancing after a certain point. It was just humping. It was like he was trying to have sex with me, and I'm like, no. And I have this thing where when I'm I am done with the guy, I just can't handle being around him anymore, I shake his hand and walk away. I talked to some guy about American politics for a while, and he was just like, "I will find you again somehow," and I'm like, "No, you won't." And made out with my gay best friend over here, but that happens, I guess. And what else happened? A bunch of people came back to the flat, and we played this drinking game called Ring of Fire. I was drinking water, because I'm cool like that. And I drew a card that meant that everyone had to pick a dare for me. And they picked, I don't know, I was expecting something really stupid. I never got, like, sexy dares at home. Like, that doesn't happen. So I was a little shocked when they were just like, go and do a sexy dance with that guy. And so we got up and we danced together, and it was fun. Then when he drew a card, they decided to reverse it, but made it a lot worse. And they're like, you have to do a lap dance for Kara. And I was like, okay, attractive Italian-British man. Nice to meet you. I'm such a nerd. I was just looking forward to going upstairs and reading. But it was a fun night, and I've made a lot of friends. Oh yeah, I think I'm going to Uganda, for the first 2 weeks of summer, or 3 weeks, to build playgrounds. And then I'll probably spend the rest of the summer staying at friends' houses around England and Scotland and Wales. Oh, and I made a really great, oh yeah, this made me think of you. It made me think of, like, that Moroccan place that we went to in Florida. But yeah, I made this friend, and she's really great. Her name is Bronwyn. She sounds like it's out of Lord of the Rings. It means white breast in Welsh. Yeah, it was kind of shit for her growing up in Wales with that name. But she is from Wales, and guess where she's from? That's right. She's from Swansea. And she said that if you do end up going there, then you should talk to her, because she knows all of, like, the good places and where to stay out of, and where's pretty, and she knows people there. And she's just one of the nicest people I've ever met. And her accent is fantastic. Welsh accents are the best. Although everyone does love my accent. Happens. I learned how to say yogurt properly here. It's yogurt. Yogurt is how we say it. They say it yogurt. It's a slight difference, but it's kind of cool. But the end of your video made me tear up a little bit. And I really hope that you do decide to come over here at some point. Because I miss you, and I love you. And I have so many beautiful places to show you. And tonight was a really, really crazy night. But I promise I'm not partying every night or anything like that. But it was a really fun night out with my flatmates and some friends. And I am glad that I went. Took a lot of convincing to get me to go. But, yeah, you're right. Homecoming and snowcoming and even prom don't matter. It's just so much better when you get out in the world and can start meeting people who appreciate you for you. I'll talk more later when I'm more sober. Alright? Love you. Bye.